back to my channel. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to another video and welcome to a what is in my hospital bag video. I don't really know how to do these videos. These are not really my forte in regards to filming videos. You guys know that. I am mostly book related, but I just wanted to kind of document the things that I put in my bag for my first baby and see if I use all of these things, if it's absolutely necessary, and then I can readjust for the next time I go into labor and have to pack a bag. So today I'm going to be discussing everything that I have in my bag, in the baby's bag, as well as in my postpartum cart that I have already put together. I am currently 36 weeks, almost 37 weeks, so I'm just trying to be as well prepared as I can be because I have no idea when this baby's going to come. I thought he was going to come early, and now he's being stubborn and has decided to stay in there for a little while longer. So we'll see. I have no idea what's going to happen, but I'm glad that I'm prepared. So I'm just going to talk over everything in the bags and then the postpartum cart, and then hopefully some of you guys will enjoy this, and if you don't enjoy it, oh well, sorry. But I figured it would be a cool thing for me to film, and then I think eventually I will also film like a nursery tour, even though it's not that big of a room, but once everything is in and settled, then I'll do that one as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm going to first start off with the things that are not currently in the bags because, well, I didn't put them in there yet, and I'm using one of them. So the one that I have is actually downstairs, but I am putting a boppy to pack for us so I can use this to help me nurse in the hospital. I already have one in the car. This is just my extra one that I have, so I figured I would use it to show you. But yes, I will be packing a boppy to go with us in the car. The only other thing that I can pack right now that is not currently in the bag is this water bottle, and it's only because I'm currently using it. I have been using it for the past, I don't know, week and a half since I got it, and I've been really enjoying it, so that's the reason why it's not in the bag, but I will be taking this with me. This did also come with like a slip case and an extra handle, as well as a little pocket to put your phone. So if you guys are interested in this water bottle, I will leave it in the description box below, as well as anything else that I can link today. This is also one of those water bottles that has like the time frames based off of when you should be drinking the whole thing, but I just wanted something that was big, something that had a pop-up lid, and something that had a straw, so that if I was laying in bed, I could just easily suck out of the straw instead of trying to tilt it back to get water. So those were my criteria. This is what I found. I found it on Amazon, so it's been working great, and I absolutely love it. Up next, we'll go over my bag, what I packed for myself. The only things that are not in here are things that I cannot pack yet. Like my iPad, my Kindle, different things like that. It's mostly just like the immediate stuff that I'm using on an everyday basis that I will then pop inside of the bag if I'm home. If I'm not home, then I don't really need those things, but this stuff is already in the car, so if I decide to take those things with me, I can, but if not, everything else essential is already in here. The first thing I have is socks. These are just a plain pair of socks. I have hyperhidrosis, which means I have super overactive sweat glands, and I'm very particular about socks. So I have a feeling that the hospital socks are not going to be ones that I particularly enjoy. I will still wear them because they have the non-slip things, but I will put these on underneath. I'm just very particular about the way that socks feel on my feet, so I'm going to be using a pair of my own socks. I did also pack fluffy socks in case I wanted to put these over top my other socks, but again, I cannot wear these ones on their own. The fabric just does not work for my feet. I also have 3 extra long iPhone chargers, one for me, one for myself, and then if we end up losing one, I have an extra one. Again, I got these on Amazon in a pack. I found that it was easiest to just buy them like that instead of going to the store because they were much more expensive. So I do have 3 of these. I also have the charger for my little portable fan in here, along with all the rest of them. Here's the portable fan. I did decide to buy one. I heard really good things about these. I've watched a lot of what's in my bag videos, so I'm hoping this will be useful. I run very, very hot, and so my worry is that I'm going to get in there and I'm going to be sweating and so uncomfortable. And this has, I believe, 3 settings in regards to speed, and you can just plug it in and charge it, and then it has the little adjustable legs so you can kind of wrap it around whatever's nearby, and that way at least I am nice and comfortable and cool. I also packed my AirPods. I don't actually use these on an everyday basis, hence the reason why they're in the bag. These are really just there so that I can take phone calls. I will also be packing another set of wireless headphones that are like earbuds, and then I'm also going to pack my my Beats so that if I want to edit or anything, I can use my Beats. These are just not my go-to anymore. They're the really old model and they don't work as well as they used to, so these are just in here in case I decide I need to use them. I also have 2 of the charging cubes for those chargers. And I also didn't mention, this is my bag that I'm using. I got this off of Amazon. It is the I don't even know how to say that brand, but this is the brand that I got. I got it off of Amazon. I currently have it zipped all the way out, so I have extra space, but you can zip it up if you don't have as much stuff as I did. But I personally think that this is amazing. It has tons of pockets. There's a lot of storage in here, so I think that it worked out exactly the way I wanted it for what we have in here. I also have a pair of socks for my husband. I packed his stuff in here just because he doesn't need or bring that much when he goes anywhere, really. When we travel, I pack the most stuff, and he just packs his essentials. So I didn't feel like I really needed to pack that many things for him. However, if he wants to throw anything in the bag then he can. I just realized I already had a pair of socks in here, so now I have two. Clothes for my husband, just a shirt and a pair of shorts so that he's comfortable if he wants to lay around. I also didn't mention I will be bringing a pillow and a blanket for me and my husband. I personally don't think that the hospital blankets are very sufficient, so I'll be bringing my own. I also have a nursing bra. I got these ones in a pack of like I believe 4 or 5 off of Amazon. These ones just have the little clippy thing, so I can easily wear these around the hospital and nurse. So actually I think this will work perfectly. So I just packed one of them because I don't, unless anything goes wrong, I don't plan on being in the hospital for too long, so one should suffice. And then I have 2 outfits in here for me. One is just a set that I can wear in and around the hospital if I choose to want to change out of the hospital gown. So I got this at Target. If I can find it, I will leave it in the description box below. But it's just like these really loose fitting quarter length pants set, and then a short sleeve shirt to go along with it. I chose to go with buttons so that it's easy for me to nurse, and I can just unbutton it and then pop off my little nursing bra, and I can easily nurse in this. The other set of clothes that I have is my going home outfit. I bought this one on Amazon, so I will leave it in the description box below if you guys are at all interested. It is a 3-piece set, so it comes with this like long pant situation. Pants? Why can I say that? They're just long pants, or not shorts. I decided to not go with shorts because I figured I'd be more comfortable in this. They are nice and stretchy, so hopefully no matter what I'm feeling, if I want to be sucked in or if I want to be having nice flowy things on, this is like a little bit of both, because I can tie these up tight if I really want to be sucked in, and if I don't, then these should fit just fine over my bump, my going home bump. It also comes with this little crop top. I was hoping this was going to be a little bit longer, but it is cropped, but I think that it should still work for what I want it to work for. Again, I'm just going home in it. There's nothing too crazy. I just want it to be comfortable. And then because I am going home in the middle of November, it's supposed to be chilly. That's the reason why I got a 3-piece set. It comes with a long jacket to go over top. This is like a ribbed material. I got everything in a size large. I'm currently wearing mediums and larges, but I figured the larger the better. I could be comfortable in it and I can wear it for a long period of time, and it is really good quality. I like the way that it feels. It's nice and comfortable. I have already tried everything on and washed it, of course. So yeah, I really love this set. I think it's really gorgeous, and of course they have a ton of other colors, so I will leave it in the description. The next couple things I packed, I know that I don't necessarily absolutely need them because the hospital will provide them for me, but I figured I would just pack a couple in case I want the ones that I brought. So I did bring some disposable diapers, you know, just the usual, so I can be nice and comfortable in those. I also, in case I didn't feel like wearing the mesh diapers, I did also bring the big pads, so I have this in case I'd like to use it. I did bring 3 of those, and then I also brought some nipple pads in case my milk comes in early and I want to protect my bras from getting milk all over them, but I only brought a few. I don't think that'll be an issue. I feel like most women's milk doesn't come in until day 2 postpartum, and hopefully I will be home by then. I also have in here a Peri bottle from Freedom Mom. I know that the hospital gives you a Peri bottle. However, there doesn't have like the extendable thing, and I think I would prefer that one in regards to like reaching down. So I did bring one for myself. If I don't use it, great. This will just go into my bathroom, and I will have the one from the hospital as well. But I just wanted to have an extra one just in case. And finally, the last thing that I have in this bag is the toiletry bag that this bag came with. So it does have the full-length, full-size bag as well as a toiletry bag. So I'll show you what's inside here. So in here is exactly what it sounds like, our toiletries. I have a set of toothbrushes. Isaac and I use electric toothbrushes, and it's just hard to take those ones on the go, so I figured I would just bring these ones and we can toss them when we're done. We also have a travel size of toothpaste, obviously, so we can brush our teeth. I did also bring body wash. I don't plan on washing my hair, nor does Isaac, so we decided that we only needed a body wash. I just got the Olay Ultra Moisture. I'm assuming that my skin is going to be real dry in there because it's always cold in the hospitals, so there's that. I also have some nipple cream, obviously. I feel like, again, the hospital will provide this, but I figured I would bring my own. Then we also have the Freedom Mom Perineal Healing Foam. This has witch hazel in it, and I've heard good things about witch hazel as well as this particular foam, so I decided to bring that for myself. The only other thing that I have that I don't know where it is a chapstick. I did put it in here somewhere, but I'm not seeing it in the bag, so I must have misplaced it somewhere. But I did also decide to bring chapstick for myself just in case my lips were really dry. Again, it's cold in the hospital rooms, so just a good thing to have extra. All right, that is everything for my bag, so let's go over the baby's bag. Okay, so now we have the baby's bag. This is the Lenape brand. I found this one on Instagram, and the reason that I specifically wanted this bag in particular is because it has a back, bottom, open situation. I don't know how to explain that, but basically you can unzip the bottom here, and you have access to the bottom of the bag. I have been around a lot of women. I also have really young siblings, and so when I was using diaper bags back then, I always found it so hard to like get to the bottom of the bag where you have some of the essential things, and I just love that that gives you access to the bottom of the bag. It's not necessary, but I liked it. That's the reason why I bought it. It also has a couple of really cool features in here, so I personally like the bag, and it was relatively inexpensive, so I'm glad that I have it. But the first thing that I have here on the outside is a portable sound machine for the hospital. I wanted to have one just in case. The baby is really used to having your sounds and everything like that inside of them, and so this, I've heard that having a sound machine is really good just to help them sleep at night. So I did pack one. This is battery operated, so I just popped the batteries in there, and hopefully it'll help in the hospital. If not, then at least I have it around in case I need it in the future. Again, another thing that I do not need because the hospital will provide all of this, I did pack a stack of wipes. Again, not necessary, but I'm going to be using this diaper bag moving forward, so I figured if I just have the wipes there, then I don't need to root around from them later. I don't know if it'll work with the wipes that I have. The Costco wipes are really large, but this does also have a wipe thingy, so you can just pull out the wipes if you need to. Easy access. I don't think it'll work with that particular brand of wipes that I have, but really cool to have. Okay, so in the front pocket, I kept it very simple. I just have 2 pacifiers in case he doesn't like one or the other, 2 different brands, as well as a pacifier clip. I have read a lot about nipple confusion, but I think that I'm gonna try it anyways to give him a pacifier, but we'll see. He might not like it at all. And then I have socks and mittens for him for his going home outfit. Now moving on to inside the bag. Again, I'm a first-time mom, and I don't think I'll need all of these things, but I figured I would pack them just in case. So the first thing I have up top is a swaddle. This is one of the stretchier swaddles. I do have some other options for swaddles in here, but I didn't know which one was going to be easiest for me to learn on, and so I wanted to give myself plenty of options for when the nurses are teaching me how to use this stuff. So I did pack one of the stretchy swaddles. I also have a blanket in here for going home or pictures if I want to take them. This is a blanket that somebody made for me, handmade, and I absolutely love the design on here, so I figured I would bring this for pictures. I also have a little toy. This is actually the first toy that he was ever bought. Isaac gifted this to me on Mother's Day, and I just love it. It's so beautiful. I think that he'll really enjoy it too. He does have several more that are in this style, but I just couldn't help but bring this one since it has such sentimental value to me. Okay, I did bring another swaddle. This is the Muslim swaddle, so these ones don't have as much stretch or give, but I did bring one just in case. Again, I don't know how easy it's going to be for me to learn how to swaddle, and I wanted options. And the last swaddle option that I brought is these sleeper sack things. I have no idea how to use these. I put these on my registry and I was gifted a few. I've heard really good things about them, but again, I've never learned how to use this particular swaddle, but I've heard good things, so I figured I would bring it, and maybe one of the nurses could teach me how to use it, and that way I know for when I'm at home. I also packed a few burp cloths for myself, just 2 of them. I don't know how many I would need or if I need them at all, but I just figured it's better to have them than to not have them, and I can decide later whether or not it was worth it. Again, not necessary because the hospital will pack them, but I do have 2 sizes of diapers in here. I have newborns and ones, just in case. I don't know how big he's going to be, but I figured I would have a couple just in case I need them either on the way home or in the hospital, whatever the case may be. This is not really for the hospital, but this is a changing bag that I popped in as soon as we got the stuff from our baby shower. So this is not really meant for the hospital, but it's gonna go in the bag regardless. So this is just a changing pad so that I can change him when I need to elsewhere. And the last things in this bag are his going home outfits. I only packed 2. I was trying to be realistic with myself. He's only gonna wear one thing going home. I brought a newborn and I brought a 0 to 3. Just again, I don't know how big he's going to be, so I figured I would give myself options. So the first little set that we have here is this cute little set with a koala on the butt. I think it's absolutely adorable, with a matching onesie that goes with it. And then just a little beanie in case I want to take pictures. And I believe that's the 0 to 3 option, so that's the bigger option. And then the newborn set that I have is just this little long sleeve white onesie, nothing too crazy. But I have these pants that have little, I think, bears on the toes, and then a matching beanie to go with it. So again, very simple. I don't really know exactly how I'm gonna fall in regards to dressing my son, but I felt like these were cute enough to take pictures in and for him to come home in, and that they would be cute. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think I'm gonna change my mind on these outfits. I think I'm pretty set on them. So yeah, I kept it simple, only 2, and only 2 just because I didn't know what size he was gonna be. So I'm trying to be as mindful about the things that I'm bringing, but I still feel like I overpacked just a little bit. I feel like the only thing I didn't mention that I'm bringing is also a car seat cover for on the way home, but again, that is already in the car, so I didn't have it here to show you, but it's just a car seat cover. And finally, I'm going to go over my postpartum cart. This is a lot of the same stuff that you have already seen, but I did want to just share it with you in case anybody in the future is looking to put together their postpartum cart. The only thing I'm missing is my bottom shelf because I have not decided what snacks that I want to get. Lactation snacks and things along those lines are so expensive, and I just have not been able to bite the bullet on spending that much money on snacks. So that's the only section that's not done, but everything else is pretty well laid out. Up on the top here, I have diapers. You can't really see it up there, but I have ones and newborn diapers already prepared for myself. Again, I don't know what size it's gonna be, so I am trying to be well prepared. I also have some wipes. I also just kept some newborn onesies in here. There's 3 of them in here, just in case he has a blowout in the middle of the night and I don't want to come in here to change him. At least I have some onesies in here to change him into. I also have 2 Muslim burp cloths in here for myself, as well as just a regular burp cloth. I don't know which ones I'm going to prefer, so I have given myself options. I also have a swaddle here. This is the Muslim swaddle, so again, these ones are a little bit more stiff. And then I also have one of those sleepers that have the Velcro that I have not quite figured out how to use. So options in the cart just in case, but I'm sure this will change as I go based off of what I tend to use more often than not. And I'm sure I will also find things that I want to put in here that I'm going to be using all the time every day that I may not have on the cart, but again, I don't know what I'm going to use, so I'm trying to keep it as simple as I can. Then the second shelf here is my postpartum stuff, so things that I'm going to need for my own comfort and stuff. The things that I'm going to put in here after are going to be like my nipple cream, the foam that I have in the bag, the dermaplast, which I did not buy, but I know that they give it to you at the hospital, so I will put that in here as well. Just different things like that. But what I do have in here are some pumping bags for my milk storage. I don't know if I'm going to be using these to make sure that I get the milk in there now, or if I'm going to wait to use these downstairs, but I had them sitting on the floor, so I just figured I would pop them into the cart in case I do need them. I also have my Haka here. This is all cleaned and everything like that. I have been using this to hand express, so it's been by my bedside for quite some time, but this will be in the postpartum cart as well. So my Haka for when I am nursing and I want to use it to let down or just empty my milk. I also have the Mom Cozy vibrating and heating little massagers for my boobs. I heard really good things about these ones, so I picked them up since I did have the Mom Cozy pump. I have been using these as well to help me hand express, and they have been very, very helpful. So I have really enjoyed using these ones, so I keep those ones in there as well. And it comes with this little velvet baggie to keep them nice and safe. And then the only other machinery that I have on here is my Mom Cozy portable pumps. I have yet to use these, obviously, but I've heard really good things about this brand as well as the pump itself, just so that I can walk around wearing them instead of sitting stationary. I did not want to have a pump where I couldn't do things, so I decided to go with this. However, I have heard good things about some of those other pumps as well, so if this doesn't work for me, I'm open to using different ones, but I'm hoping this does work. And then on the other side of this cart is the same things that you saw in my hospital bag, which are the mesh diaper situations, and then the extra large pads, just for my use so I don't have to keep going under the sink, and they're right next to me in case I need to change out. But yeah, that is my entire postpartum cart. Again, like I said, down below will be snacks, drinks, and things for when I am nursing in the middle of the night and don't want to go all the way downstairs. And then of course my water bottle will be an essential during that time since I need to stay hydrated. So that is everything. I hope this was somewhat helpful and useful to any of you guys watching. I hope that it's helpful and useful for me in the future to know what to pack and what not to pack for my next baby. And hopefully everything goes well, because I'm terrified. So if you guys have gone through this before, leave all the encouraging things in the comments below so I feel a little less scared about this process. I know labor is going to be scary and crazy no matter what, but I'm hoping that you guys will tell me that it's going to be fine, because as a first-time mom, knowing nothing about what to expect other than, you know, things that I've heard from family members, it's kind of scary. So, you know, I'm hoping it's going to be good. I'm so excited to meet our son. It's like, it could be any day now, so I'm just waiting around, wondering when it's going to happen. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And of course, leave any comments, questions, and suggestions in the comment section below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Thanks, baby. Turn it down.